Hello.
We back and we back.
Hey, we're back. And
We are back.
if you have a really good ear, you may have noticed our theme song sounds a little,
Whoa!
A little bit.
but it sounds better. Better
Folks,
than
if
ever.
you can figure out the change, you will get a prize. Email us, the Sundays Podcast.
the prize ones will email you back.
That's right.
Or will we?
Yeah.
Or yeah, exactly. I don't know.
It's fun.
So
out.
I was watching this video on social media,
What's up?
and
On social media.
and there is this new way you can figure out who's due to what generation, meaning who's a millennial, who's a Gen X, who's a Gen.
Oh,
Are you
yeah.
talking about the
And
both sides of the door thing?
No, not that. It's what lyrics follow these.
Oh yeah. I saw
You
this.
saw
One.
this one? You saw
Oh,
this?
that's fun. Okay.
You saw this one?
What
I
is it?
haven't seen it.
It's what comes after this. Hey now.
This is what dreams.
Wait, is it two? Hey now?
Well, you should have just said the first one.
Hey now.
Is it?
But
two
then I would
Yeah,
have
but
been,
you
you're
said
an
it
all-star.
twice,
Get the
and-
game on.
And you gave it like you gave it the double, which is why Cassandra went with, Lizzie McGuire.
Acting like you don't know, dude. That was
I
your
said-
damn.
I said
So
the
it's-
name.
Okay.
I clearly
All
knew.
right.
So it's hey now.
Mhm.
And in,
Just
Hey now.
so
1, 2, 3,
You're
4.
a rock star.
Hey
Hey
now.
now.
I would
You're a
go
rock star.
exactly. I would
Right,
go with
exactly.
you're an all-star.
But it was a
yeah.
double.
What does Gen Z say?
And then Gen Z says, hey now, some,
Whoa!
something, hey
Don't.
now.
I don't even know who that is.
Don't dream
that's
it's
like-
over.
Yeah, really? That's
That's,
like from the
I
80s.
don't know the
Do
lyrics.
do 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 do. That's Ricky Bobby.
Guys, we've reached a point
Crowded House.
of sampling
Crowded House.
where people just don't know original tracks anymore. Everything is so sampled.
Oh,
Like,
that's
coming
real.
from a
Song?
producer and DJ.
Well,
Even
that's
I'll say
like-
that.
The youngins now. I
Youngins.
call them youngins. They will watch TikToks and reels, and it'll be fucking, Fleetwood Mac, and they don't know Fleetwood Mac. They're like, oh, that's like TikTok or like someone's remix of it. I'm butchering it, but
Well, they'll basically
Something
be
to
like,
that.
"Do you know this band Fleetwood Mac?" And it's like, "Yeah, everybody knows Fleetwood Mac." Like, what do you mean?
yeah.
But like to them, it's like a brand new band, so they think it's like new because it's on TikTok.
yeah, that's what it is.
They think it's a new thing,
Yeah,
and it's
new.
like this is from like the '60s.
It's like JoJo being like gay pop. I invented it. Nice try.
You know,
I've never heard of Elton John,
Can we talk
I
about her
listen
again?
to a lot
She's
of
like
K-pop,
wild.
but I don't listen.
but
to
like
JoJo.
not really.
No,
like-
I do.
Bad wild.
Sorry, Jess, I missed what the fuck you said.
It's okay. We're doing ping ball.
Ping ball.
Ping ball.
Like every interview I see with her, I'm talking about JoJo Siwa. It's like
Yeah.
such a disaster. It's
Did you see her drinking
entertaining to watch.
Yes, I saw
water
Are you
from
sure
a
it's
fucking handle of vodka? And she was like, "Eh, I'm 21. Eh." And then like didn't even flinch. And
Yeah.
it was like, bitch. And everyone's like,
Yeah.
it's water, bro.
Yeah. There's no way it's not water. Like
Was
I've
she,
been
like,
I've been
considered-
drinking since before I was 21. I've had over a decade. If I were to do that with any sort of liquor, I'm making a face.
Dude, she's stunted. She's got Arrested Development, just like all these other kid stars. And
60% of the time, it works every time.
she's still 12.
Yeah.
She is still 12
She
years
will
old.
be forever.
Yes.
I feel bad.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you feel now, Aaron?
I mean, like,
No,
what's
continue shitting on her.
her-
She, fuck her.
What's
Right?
What's the age
She's fine.
range of her fans? What's the age range of her fans?
Does she
12
have
to
fans?
6.
12.
6 to like 10.
No, because the moms love it too. The moms love
Well,
it.
and then
It's like
you've got
Taylor
the
Swift.
middle-aged people, yeah.
I mean, not really. She's not at that scale, but
I feel like she's
there's
like a joke to everybody. Like people listen to her ironically, not because they.
you would be surprised. You would be fucking surprised. You would.
Uh,
Prove it. It's
Is the music just pop music? Is that all it is?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know her music.
it's going.
I've never listened
See
to
how
it.
many
I really
monthly
shouldn't be
listeners.
judging.
Okay.
something I don't know anything about.
If you've seen Bo Burnham's song, what is it?
I don't know.
Fuck.
I don't know where you're going with this.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Damn it.
Wow,
Well,
My damn
Two-
brain.
2 million monthly listeners.
2 million. That's
What?
2 million people that want to listen to her.
Wow, that is stupid.
Oh my god.
Well, how many followers does she have?
I don't know.
Jamie,
this
how many
is-
followers does she have?
Jamie, pull that up.
Jamie, pull that up.
Probably. Can we should all guess how many followers does she have on Instagram?
Well, if she's got 2 million
2 mil.
on Spotify,
With 2 million on
she's
Spotify, it's
Spotify.
got to be more.
2 mil.
gotta-
I would say
Yeah.
probably 10 to 15.
Oh my god.
How many
Wow.
followers?
Michael,
How many
good
followers?
job.
Yeah.
11 million.
Shut up.
11 million.
On Instagram.
Oh,
Yes.
you unzip me.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Is she
Wow.
really putting out better content than us? I feel like we should
suppose.
have.
I mean, I'll say this.
Because we also
Okay,
have-
It may
her
not be-
costume department is round the fucking clock. I'll say that. The amount of fucking little stickers she's always putting all over and her fucking makeup and shit, like, that is a dedicated
It's like a bedazzled troll doll came to life.
Look at this. That's a
That's-
lot.
Game.
That's good.
She's
Good.
she
job.
loves rainbows. That's all she
She's-
dresses in, rainbows.
No, she's
Emotional damage.
And she just acts like a little tween. That's her life. She's a little tween.
She's
But
not
she's
that
21.
JoJo anymore. She's got like the black face paint and
Like,
She's not
I don't know
JoJo
when
anymore.
when
She's
I was
FloJo.
21, I was still very much a teenager at 21.
Being a teenager and a preteen are two different things, Jess.
And being a fucking celebrity with 11 million followers.
That's a lot of people.
That's
I met you guys
insane.
when I was 21.
I was 20.
You were 20 once?
Or the black
Yeah.
I
beer for you
remember when
guys.
I was 20.
hmm
I remember my
don't.
20th birthday.
I remember my first beer.
I don't.
I don't remember my first beer.
Oh, it was my dad. He said if you can, it was a beer. It was a bottle of Coors Light, and he goes, I was probably like 12 or 13, and he was like, if you can open it, you can take a drink. And I fucking popped it off.
and he was like, "You've done this before. What the
Was it a
fuck?"
bottle? Was it a can?
It was a bottle, and he wouldn't let me use my shirt. Like I had to use my hand.
What? That's
Yeah.
torture.
Yeah,
No.
and I fucking popped it off, and I took a swig, and then I handed it to him, and he goes, "What'd you think?" And I said it was good, and then he said, "No, you didn't." And I said, "You're right." That was really gross.
What kind of beer was it?
It was Coors Light. To this day, still hate Coors Light, so nothing's
So-
changed.
Was it not a twist off?
No,
It was
this is
old
1990.
school. Yeah, okay, it wasn't the '90s. I was like 12 or 13. Jess, come on.
Which was the 90s. You're old, bitch.
Yeah, I know.
So-
Born in the 60s.
It was
okay.
probably
Just
a twist
kidding,
off.
Just kidding. That's
So-
It was a
That's
twist
not that
off,
old.
yes, but like that's hard
So, like,
to do. Like,
how did you do it? Like with your hand? Like
it was a twist off, but like it hurt.
Oh.
Like it fucking hurts your hand.
He's
Especially
a
at
little
that age.
boy, okay? He doesn't have calluses yet. That's why he jerks off so much. It's so smooth.
For now.
My dick is callous though.
I'm sorry.
Because you jerked off too much.
From all the goats.
Yeah,
Ooh, you had goats.
I didn't
So,
have any goats.
hmm
My sister asked
I'm
me,
a goat.
"What decade would you like to be born in?"
Oh,
I hate
I hate
that
that
question.
question. It's stupid.
I hate that.
I hate that
question
game. The
because-
game's dumb.
because it's like, well, what are you asking me? Do you want me to answer what decade I'd like to live through, or the decade that I would like to be like a baby in, or like, you know what I mean? Like, what
Yeah,
kind of
because
question
that's
is
that doesn't make sense. What
It doesn't make sense.
what decade do you want to be born in? Well, I guess I want to be born the decade before the decade that I actually want to like live in.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
well,
just
also
a
it
stupid
depends on
question.
like the age you want to be. You might be closer
Right.
to like 2 decades before.
Right.
Yep.
Do you want to be like 15 when the 60s start? That sounds pretty cool.
yeah, right.
You know?
But then you're born.
But then you're born in 1945. Like,
Yikes.
That's not mathing,
Yikes.
but
45 to 60.
well, what year are we starting in the '60s in?
I said 15, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. My math is mathing.
Okay.
Don't question
You
me.
got good math.
The extended 60s are from like 58, 59 to like 72.
Yeah, but 15 at 1960 means you're like
But
you're
that doesn't make
25
sense.
in the 70s, like 25 to 30 in your 70s. Like you're still having a good time.
True. So you want to be born in 1945?
I guess.
I really don't want to have to make that choice, and I'm really
Yeah.
glad I didn't.
Right.
Yeah.
I will say
It's a stupid question.
right now, although there's a lot of bullshit, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah,
best
I
of times.
I love
worst
having
of
toilet
times.
Being
paper,
born
and
in
I love having birth
1945
control.
would be a whole
Awful.
different story for me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yup.
It would have been a lot cooler, right, Eric?
Sure.
We would have been best friends, I'm sure of it.
Well, okay, I could have gone to a protest that made a difference.
He could have marched.
Mhm. Yeah. You can still do that. Even now.
Yeah, but not with MLK.
Oh,
And
true.
It hasn't made any difference.
And it won't.
I've done that a ton. I've taken classes
Tons of
on
acid. Oh.
protesting, and I was in
I-
a class.
I didn't go to any protests, but I took a lot of classes on it. So I get it.
No, I went to tons of
Protesting
protests in
101.
Chicago and Grand Rapids. I didn't go to any Washington. They're still kind of COVID-y.
Today we're gonna learn how to make picket signs.
It was
What do
documenting
we
social
want?
injustice.
And then you repeat what we want.
Today you have to make up your own chant.
Yeah, for your final, I want you to set yourself on fire.
Oh
There was
shit!
one time
Damn.
we were in class, and like as soon as class began, like a protest was marching down the street. It was a
Oh.
night class, and they were like marching down State Street. And yeah, our teacher was like, this is this class, you gotta go out and join that march. So the
Oh,
class was canceled.
shit.
And they were like, "Kill all the Jews," and you were like,
Well,
"Do we have to join this one?"
No, it
No,
was,
everyone just went to the bar.
It was they were marching down to the police station on the south side to protest the cop that killed Laquan McDonald, shot 16 times.
Well, way to put a
Yeah,
bummer on
but
it.
the march. I was marching next to Vic Mensa, and
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow.
I made it onto the news that night.
16
Wow.
shots, and we bucking back.
Eric, that's not what this is for, okay? How dare you?
Well, it was
Be
weird.
like,
'cause,
ooh,
like,
my minute to shine, moment of fame. Wow, dude, wow,
Hey,
so
I know this.
insensitive.
I know this guy died, but I was next to Vic Mensa, and I was on the news that night.
I mean,
But I was like, I was in it though. Like I did help
I was
protest,
like-
okay?
I was like,
But
we took
also,
selfies, it was
I was
cool.
by royalty, so like, shit. What are you gonna do? You're gonna
Say
not
that-
protest?
That didn't make a difference. How can you say that? That didn't make a difference.
Because we were
The cop
protesting
didn't
the same
get off.
thing a week later, 2 weeks later.
Didn't the cop
2
get off
years later.
on
Might
that
have
too?
protested.
Yeah,
Yeah, he didn't act like the cop didn't even get fucking anything for that. 16 shots. You need 16.
Mhm,
it's a clip and a reload.
Yeah,
mhm.
unless you got an extended magazine.
Do you need that as a cop?
I would argue, as a cop,
Yeah.
maybe you do.
Yeah, it's all about.
It's probably better than, honestly, I'm pretty pro gun, so yeah.
Uh-oh, hot topic.
I don't have one here.
You don't have one in your name.
Yeah, I do. I get back home.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I've never driven to Indiana, so like I can't I can't fly with it.
Yeah.
When did
Yep,
you
mail
get
it.
Yeah. Hey, Dad, would you please mail me my shotgun?
Shotgun,
That's
I
funny.
feel, is a little different. If you're like collecting like handguns and ARs,
AK like 15s like that.
AK-15s are not guns. That's not a thing.
Or what is it?
It's an AR-15, and I've shot
AK-47.
and I've shot
AK-47.
quite a few ARs.
And he liked
Why?
it. His dick
Why?
got bigger as he shot. He was like, oh my
Why?
god, I'm growing.
Because it's fun.
His dick is bigger, that's why.
I didn't shoot it at anybody. I shot it at targets.
I can get it.
In a target. He shot in a target.
Yeah, I shot people in a target.
Getting excited for that, but like you can also admit they're unnecessary.
Eric, this is a military state, okay? They're necessary. And goddamn it, if we don't have rights to our goddamn land that we stole, okay? Son of a bitch.
Look, I just think my stance is we need to do more background checks and do our due diligence for the people who are buying these guns, rather than putting restrictions on these guns. Because
That's too much to ask.
I think we should be handing them out like candy and just see what happens. Just
Yeah.
have a bit of a purge situation, just free for all,
You know,
survival of the fittest.
you know
We'll
the-
see.
Forgot-
We'll see.
I forgot who's got the joke, but he's like, all you got to do is just give out guns in black neighborhoods and let the white people know.
Mhm.
Then a lot of white people will become anti-gun. Whose joke is that? Like Michael.
It's
Che
a
or
really
something?
good. Yeah, it feels like Bill Burr or somebody like that.
Was he white?
I can't remember.
I can't remember either. I do know the joke though.
That sounds like something Hannibal would say.
Damn it! I had a thought. Now it's gone.
Well, I need to get another beer.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna say.
I need to go get another gun real quick. I'll be right back.
This was really inspiring. We're going to go right now.
right
I'm gonna
now.
get another
There's a
beer.
Walmart
Fire.
up the street,
I'll be
and I
back.
live in the South.
Oh,
Banter.
I know what I was gonna say.
Banter!
I was gonna say that one of the main reasons why nobody attacks our country is because our civilians have so many guns. and it's
I feel like it's a big.
there
part
are
that we
more.
have
We have more
bombs.
guns. We have more guns than people in America.
Yeah,
So
Careful, he's a Roganite. Okay.
no, all I'm
Context.
saying is that it's. You're right. Anybody could drop a bomb. You are correct,
well,
and
that's
that's
the
just
attacking
okay.
that's
Then we're
happening
fucked.
in the world nowadays.
But
We're not sending teams of soldiers in, and
the Iraq War wasn't that long ago,
Okay, I'm back.
and a lot of people
So over a
didn't want to
decade
pull
ago.
out of that.
Talking about penises?
Yeah,
we invest more money in weaponry. So 10 years, billions, trillions of dollars invested in weaponry. That's you got some advanced warfare going on there.
yeah.
I think it was Chappelle.
That was my
Oh
first
yeah.
I think he had that. I think that was his joke.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Everybody's dying, bitch.
I just
So
think
does anyone eat healthy?
everybody should have a gun. All
All right.
No, that's
well,
the
that was
problem.
fun. That was
Not
fun,
everyone
wasn't
should.
right.
it?
No, I don't actually think everybody should have a gun. Like I said, more background checks. Maybe if a guy was dishonorably discharged from the military, he shouldn't be allowed to have a gun. Maybe if this person has been deemed as mentally unstable, they shouldn't be allowed to have a gun. You know, etc. Myriad of reasons.
So there are preliminary things like that, like mental health checks, background checks. But also there should be like classes and like a license, like a class you got to take to get your license.
Have you not been in Illinois? That is how
like
you
a
get
driver's
your
license.
No, it's
called a void card.
Yes, you're right, Jess. But what he's saying, and I think I actually agree, is like if you want an AR-15, then you should have to go take a class on how to properly use an AR-15 and clean and take apart, etc., and put back together an AR-15 and
In 15
taught-
seconds. Go.
But
no,
also
just
in,
taught safety lesson, like all the safety, everything.
Yeah,
I mean, I had
part
to
of
do
driver's
that
training.
when I.
You have to- there's the day you go into driver's training and they show you like what happens when you get in road accidents. There should also be a day in AR-15 class where they just show you all the school children that have died.
They didn't actually show us car accidents. They had a EMT come in and talk about car accidents, and he described them in detail. And I remember those. I remember.
We saw graphic, gory pictures of motorcyclists and people.
I did not get any of that.
I might have been sleeping.
Mine were like really
Yeah,
shitty acting videos. And it was like, oh no.
Yeah, that's
And
kind of
like,
more what I
oh,
remember.
Fuck.
But I also.
Nothing real. No EMT. They didn't give a fuck. They're like, fuck it. You're gonna get a DUI anyway.
I went
For
defensive
prom, we had a.
driving school.
Go ahead.
I'm a defensive driver.
Cool.
I'm an offensive driver.
I'm better drivers than everyone else. I play defense.
Eric, you're all right, man. You drive pretty slow.
Eric,
defensive
that's
driving.
fine to play defense, but you also have to play offense. It goes both ways.
Eric, you also need to have a car with brakes.
Have you gotten your brakes done?
Yeah, for the love of God,
Jesus
Eric,
Christ,
go
you're gonna
get your
start a
brakes done.
fire.
No, you're not going to start a
not
fire.
Working.
Eric, you have to go
Put my
get
car
those
in the
brakes.
shop with no job.
You have to get those brakes done. I'm
want to.
begging you.
I want to. I
Ask
want
if
to
they have
before we even came to
Afterpay.
Chicago.
Ask if they have Afterpay. Be like, look, $40 a month. Change out my brakes.
That's not a bad idea.
They ain't gonna do
I
that.
got $40 a month.
Ugh.
Eric, what are you doing for money?
Veronica.
Makes sense. Okay.
Cans. We drink a lot of beer.
Cans?
I go. Yeah, in
You're
Michigan.
taking the cans in?
In Michigan, it's at the grocery store. You just
How much? 2
10
cents?
cents. 10 cents a
10
can.
cents. Wow.
I remember this very
Look at that,
well
full dollar.
because our friends in Detroit, when we were able to drive and all that, that's how they would get their gas money. So they would like save cans when they knew that like we were coming into town because they knew that they would want to like we'd want to go out and like do shit. So they'd save cans for like 2 months, and then we'd go there like as soon as we got into Detroit, and we would get like $50 to like $100 in cans,
Nice.
and it was awesome. And we'd be able to
Yeah.
cruise around and smoke weed and shit all weekend.
Nice.
It's
That
cool,
Sounds like fun.
but it's also a deposit. So like, you have to pay that when you buy your beer as well.
Well, yeah.
Huh.
This was when we were kids and their parents spent money on the cans, or on the soda or whatever.
You could look into remote work, maybe
I
a
have
remote
been.
line.
I had.
He's been working the remote on that TV really well.
I had an interview at a. Actually, I got the job at a like you go to Target and there's like those people trying to sell you AT&T or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah,
lame.
fuckers.
Vultures.
Yeah.
Vultures.
Vultures.
Yeah.
I got a job doing that. I got the job.
You vulture.
Eric, you
No.
bloodsucker.
I decided I didn't want to do it.
Okay, good.
So now you're in insurance, you son of a bitch. How dare you?
No, I'm. The
There's
place Veronica
like
works
a
is
lot
like
of
a staffing place, and so they just like a one-off job. They hired me to like go and do that fake jury trial,
Oh right, yeah.
but I'm in their system now, so
Eric,
Ooh.
they can find me
have
a
you
job.
have you tried donating any blood or semen?
Plasma.
Yeah. I have an autoimmune disorder. I am nationally banned.
I mean,
Sell
that makes
your
sense. We don't
sperm.
want more babies with autoimmune disease.
It's not spread that way.
You don't know. Shut up.
It's science.
It's-
funny.
The problem is that like my blood just isn't like it doesn't get the oomph, the stuff you need.
What's your blood
I'm
type?
The most common.
Alive.
Oh.
Is it
Pumping.
sticky?
I'm anemic. I've got like low red blood cells. I've got sometimes high white blood cells.
Me too.
It's just not, it doesn't. It's like drinking tap water. It's just
Because it's
not
delicious.
the stuff you want.
Couldn't tell the difference,
Everybody's
honestly.
dying, bitch.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, it looks like blood. Can't tell the difference, but
It looks like blood.
you put it in a body, you're gonna notice some differences.
Oh yeah, which is weird. I think it's weird.
Yeah, how is it that like blood isn't just blood? Like we have to have a certain type of blood.
What's your blood type?
I don't remember.
What's your blood type?
What's the most
You,
common?
you don't know your blood type?
D
I used
negative.
to, but I don't remember anymore.
I'm O
Oh.
positive.
Is that common? The most common?
Yes. No.
I'm the
Spencer's
one that
O
mosquitoes
negative.
don't bite a
I'm O
lot.
negative.
Any
Mosquitoes.
vitamin
love
A?
me.
Vitamin A. Your
I
blood
don't
type is
know.
vitamin A. Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Are you an organ donor?
I am an organ donor.
Science.
Yeah, chop me
Too.
up
Too.
But
and then
are they
throw
gonna
me to
take
the
my
wolves.
organs?
Do not resuscitate.
DNRs.
How do you know what you are? You just have to test for it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember getting tested a long ass. I was like in high school or something.
I
used to do that stuff all the
tested
time.
it.
I used
I'm
to
wanting to
say I'm like-
donate
Cool.
plasma.
I'm wanting to say I'm A positive or something like that, but I can't remember.
You are not a positive person.
I never
I
said
think
I
I'm
was
also a
positive.
positive.
Sorry, it was HIV. My bad.
Oh
If anything,
yeah.
you're a negative.
Piece
Well,
of
that
shit.
could be
Eric,
true.
How do you, what?
That could be true, Eric. You're onto something. And you know what? I think we need to get tested immediately.
Yeah, I've never donated
used to
my
know.
blood. I should probably do that.
I did.
I can't.
Get
As a
paid
smoker, you
to donate
can't.
blood. Yeah, you can.
Can't?
I think they
They
changed
won't allow
that.
it.
I think they changed
They won't
it.
allow it.
That's not true.
It's true.
I think I donated blood
Look it up.
one time in high school
It's harder.
because
It makes your blood come out slower.
I was able to miss
Sit there
class.
longer.
Yeah, I was gonna do that too, but because I was on track, they wouldn't let me.
I was also in track, and I just didn't go to track that day.
Yeah, that's exactly why they didn't let me.
Yeah.
I was in track and I did the same thing. Donated blood, just didn't go.
I was like,
Lots
I
of
need
practice.
cookies.
Oh, I wish. I love
I'm feeling
cookies.
woozy. I need a banana.
I've got the vapors.
Yeah. So. Okay.
Who's gonna go see the new Twister movie? Ah,
Oh.
Twisters? Come
New
on.
Twisters.
End of the month. No. Yeah?
I'm down.
Soon. It's coming out.
I'm gonna probably see it. Fuck it. I love the
like
first
in the
one.
movie theater?
Love
fuck
the first
it.
one.
There's not
Love
gonna be
it.
anybody in there. It's gonna be sick.
Dude, I'm gonna ask for the core memory popcorn ball, and I'm gonna go into Twisters instead, and then maybe sneak into Inside Out too.
Mhm.
I will see Deadpool in theaters.
Ugh.
Eh.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I have to go see Deadpool. I have
Yeah,
to.
I don't
All right,
know
we'll
what
have
you're
fun.
thinking.
I'll see Twisters.
The second one wasn't good.
The
It's
second one was
fine. It's
great.
not theater worthy. But then again,
Deadpool?
Twisters is not either. But I'll do it. I'll
The
do it.
first one was great. The second one, didn't
Deadpool's
care for it.
fine. It's
I
fine.
disagree.
Shut up. Yeah, you
Deadpool
shut
is
up.
the only redeeming quality of Marvel.
Of Marvel.
of
Yeah.
Deadpool.
Yeah, I don't-
Yeah.
That's my problem. I'm not into the Marvels
Yeah,
and the
that's the other thing.
DCs and the skateboards.
But that's
But
it.
he's the
Like,
only
he's-
reason to.
yeah, he's like fourth wall breaking, make
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah,
for-
Ryan Reynolds at
Yeah.
his
Why
best.
Cranka?
Yeah.
Classic
It's-
Ryan, you know?
But no,
We-
that's
We've seen it
That's
since
Deadpool.
Waiting. It's not different.
Yeah.
Deadpool.
He was
that's
he
like
was
the actual hero.
Vanderbilt or whatever that was.
I understand, and I really like the first one.
He doesn't get it, Eric. He just
Like
doesn't.
that's the comic book character Deadpool. That's
Cool.
what he is.
That's great.
We don't need to argue about it, okay? People like what
I'm
they like
not.
and they don't what they
I'm
don't, okay?
You like it
Explaining.
and you shut up. You
I'm-
like
No!
it.
Explain.
You should not like it. Boo! Boo to that.
I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
Okay,
Anyway, Twist.
I've got a question. Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man. Loved
Ugh.
him or hate him?
He was
Love
great.
'em.
He's weird,
hate
dude.
those?
Why
He
did
was
you feel
great.
He was great.
'Cause
Tom
he's
Holland is
great.
still better.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, Tom Holland, Spider-Man. You great.
But
Good.
the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies, fine. He's a better actor and character as Spider-Man than Tobey Maguire. But Tobey Maguire, I think the first two Spider-Mans were like the best.
Yeah.
All right, my
With the Green
basis here is
Goblin.
like who would you consider like more true to actual character?
Of Spider-Man,
Yeah,
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland. Yeah.
you think Tom Holland Spider-Man is like
Yeah, I think he's the
comic
best
book
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man,
Yeah.
not the best actor, best like
I think he's the best
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
Andrew Garfield. Was he?
Yeah.
Are there only 3?
Yeah,
Weren't they all in one together?
They were.
Boo! Fucking meta
It wasn't-
bullshit. No.
It wasn't
No.
a Spider-Man. It was the multiverse movie.
Ugh.
It's all the same.
Whatever. Green Goblin, bring him back, okay?
They did.
James
In that,
Franco.
they did. Not James Franco. They didn't bring back.
Boo!
They brought
Bring
back
back
Willem.
James Franco.
Didn't bring back James Franco.
They brought back Willem Dafoe.
And the Green Gobbler. Gobble gobble.
We played the
Anyway.
game, Spider-Man
He's
games.
such a great villain.
Top notch.
Those
Better
are
than
fun.
movies.
Those are fun.
I like Spider-Man. But
Who
as
doesn't
far
like
as
Spider-Man?
superhero movies go, in general,
Batman.
it's fine.
Batman's where it's at.
Batman's really good.
But only the Christopher Nolans.
Chrissy
See, I don't know if I
knows.
would. I don't know if I would call Deadpool a superhero movie. It's like an action adventure that just happens.
It's a superhero movie. Shut up.
Eric,
happens to
he's
happen.
literally a superhero. He literally cannot die.
Literally.
Literally.
Didn't even hear what I said. It's an action adventure movie that happens to have a superhero as the main character. They weren't even allowed to have any of the superheroes in like the first 2 movies.
Not true.
They could have like the obscure X-Men,
No, they
That
had
weren't-
real X-Men.
the ones that weren't signed.
Colossus is a real X-Man.
They're all real, but they're not the X-Men.
Is this the one with
Oh, I see what
Wolverine?
you're saying.
Is this the Reed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like saying.
Oh,
That's like
Jimmy
saying.
Jacks, that's why.
That's like saying Sweeney Todd isn't a musical. It's a horror. It just happens to have musical qualities about it, and they happen to sing out in songs sometimes. That's exactly what that sounds like.
Why not both? Why not both?
It's a horror movie. They just happen to sing every now and then. Eric,
You know,
It's a horror musical, musical
part of the
horror.
story.
I'm not sure of the correlation.
it's an action adventure movie. It just happens to have superheroes in it.
I mean, it's
It's a superhero
not
movie.
like-
Shut up.
They do the superhero landing. He makes fun of it the whole time.
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a superhero movie isn't making fun of the superhero stuff.
Did you ever watch Kick Ass?
It wasn't making fun of it. It was like
Yeah,
a,
it was.
It was a dark, like superhero, like it was a gory superhero film.
Eric.
Like the point
You're
of
fucking
Kick Ass.
crazy.
The point of Kick Ass.
It was so
they were
fucking
becoming superheroes.
But in a satirical way. Like that movie is just filled with satire.
It's hyperbole.
Semantics.
Not different meanings. Like Kick Ass was over the top.
Yeah, it was.
But not
It
like
was a lot weirder.
sarcastic.
Weirder than I thought it was going to be. I'm not sure if I like that movie.
Like they weren't ironically superheroes. They're just over the top.
Yeah. To me, it just felt satirical. And like
I don't know. I didn't
to
think
point
it was
and
over.
laugh at, neither did I, but to me, it
I
felt like they were
did.
pointing and laughing a little bit at superhero movies and how ridiculous they are.
Do you
That's what I
guys
thought
think
before.
you're gonna change each other's mind here?
Yeah, because I'm right.
I've been
Wow.
correct this entire time.
Let's move on, shall we? Because this is, God, I can only imagine what it's like for our very few listeners, okay? So let's not fucking push them away.
Let's just agree that I won. Okay, cool.
All right,
Nobody
cool.
won,
We'll agree that I won.
And you're both insane.
And,
so good for you. Moving on.
All right, then give us something to move on to.
All right, we're moving on to It's Summer.
So superheroes, guys.
It's summer, okay? Is anyone watching the College World Series? That's happening.
Not even happening until much later.
No, it's right
No.
now.
No, it's not.
I'm watching.
Yes, it
It's
is.
not until later in the summer. It's like right before school starts.
There's a show that just came out, summertime show. The Boys superhero show.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Boo.
I haven't
It's
watched
really
it
good.
because I refuse to.
Oh my
But
god!
why? It's
guys are-
so good. Michael,
'Cause
you would.
I
love
started. I probably wouldn't, but
Just because everyone watches something doesn't make it inherently bad.
I never said that. I've watched a lot of shows that everybody has watched.
After everyone's watched them already.
Yeah, okay. That's not true. I watched Game of Thrones from like season 2, but okay.
You didn't see the first season?
Of course, I watched the first season, Jess. I'm saying that's when I started watching it live.
Okay. Understood.
Okay, but that show's like 10 years old. What like recent show have you watched that everyone's
That
watched?
show is okay. The ending wasn't 10 years ago. It began like 10 years ago.
Okay, Mr. Nitpicky.
Well, it was like
Semantics.
it was a 7-season show, and some of them took multiple
9.
years to create. Oh, exactly, 9, and it took multiple years in between sometimes. So let's hold off on that. 10
Are you
years.
watching House of the Dragon?
No,
God damn it, Michael.
we're watching Sopranos. That's what we're watching.
Are
right now.
you watching okay, you're not watching The Boys. Are you watching Bridgerton?
Fuck no. You want to know what I'm watching? I'm watching Fight Inc. Inside the UFC because that documentary is fucking great.
I haven't seen
So
that one.
there we go.
Have you seen the Jim Henson documentary on Hulu?
No.
I have not.
Pretty good. Guy was insane. Like
He was
total,
really
like-
into puppets, you guys.
well, like just like the way his brain worked, he was totally like a trippy dude. He never did drugs.
Really?
Never did any drugs. Yeah, total trippy dude. Like he's like just off the bat, like, oh yeah, when we die, we just go to a different plane. Like one of his cast members or whatever died. He's like, don't worry about it. Like he's just somewhere better now. Never ever did drugs.
I feel like that's something people say.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
if like you watch. He was a square dude. Like definitely a square dude.
That's what they want you to think.
Would recommend if you're in for a good documentary mood.
Oh, get it.
Sorry. She's trying to bite my work equipment. The cords. She loves cords. She loves to tear them up and eat what's on the inside. Mouse, I said no. God damn. And then she runs away.
Yeah, there you go. What else we got?
So it is summer. Do you guys go to the pool often, or have margaritas? You go to the beach?
Go to the
Doing any
beach.
Summer activities?
Check out the waves.
I wish we had a beach.
Yeah, it'd be
Fucking
cool.
landlocked bullshit.
Yeah.
But
But we
mountain.
we did
You guys,
do some.
you guys have beaches there?
We did do some yakking last weekend and some hiking.
Oh, fun!
Man,
that
I
sounds awful. I'm
Desperately
too fat
need
for
to
that.
bring my egg out. Desperately.
Yeah, but you're like bionic now.
Eric, you just had shoulder surgery.
I know.
How are you gonna kayak?
Yeah, you can't yak. You can't be
I
yakking.
wouldn't yak. Don't yak right now.
Don't be yakking. Give it time.
I'm not
You'll
saying
get
I
back
need-
on the yak.
I'm saying I need to. I won't yet.
Well, don't
But I
push it, all right?
Desperately want to.
That's almost
Yeah.
all shoulder work. And it
Yeah.
can get windy, okay?
Yeah,
And
we-
it's not
we-
fun.
There was a moment where we thought we might be stuck in the middle of the lake
Oh dang!
because the
I
wind
thought I
was
was gonna
pushing
panic
us.
and drown. Just that
You
was
got life
it.
jackets?
That was-
See,
No.
this is
God,
why-
no.
this is
Live on the
why I
edge.
don't-
No, man, I'm terrified. of
Welcome
water.
death. I welcome it. If it happens, it happens. Push me in.
I cannot swim. I'm 100% wearing my life jacket.
Okay, well that's
You
fair.
can't swim. What the
No.
fuck?
I did
Too
swim
much-
team growing up.
much
I had a
muscle.
lot. I had a lot of water life back in the day.
Me too.
Yeah, it was a requirement to learn how to swim when I was a kid.
That makes all the difference.
I had multiple lessons.
They tried. I had multiple lessons too. I remember
swim
the
team.
first time when I was young kid. You know, they did the thing. They had us stand on the side of the pool, came up, pushed us in. And I never came back up. Just stayed down there.
So you
I'm
don't
still down
float,
there
huh?
actually, right now.
Never came up.
This is all a
I
dream.
haven't been able to breathe since.
My
That's
God.
the secret.
My God, that sounds terrible, Eric. I'm sorry.
Damn.
And then I got older, maybe like third.
And I was able to touch the bottom of the pool, and it was fun.
at parts, but tried to learn again, and yeah, I don't float,
Fucking thing sucks.
and they gave up. They're like, we can't teach you. You don't float.
Yeah, we
Where
get
the
it.
fuck did you go?
Yeah,
You
you
need to sue
should
them.
try again
Jesus.
as an adult.
It was this place called the Aquatic Center. I
Terrible.
felt like they would be good. I know, but
Clearly not. They hire
Yeah.
any preteen just looking for a fucking day
Yeah.
job for the summer.
yeah, that's.
I'm sorry. I guess I just don't know what to say.
Stop.
That was the braces.
God.
So
So
I don't. It's not that I don't know how.
No,
literally
that
can't.
sounds like you don't
Literally
know.
Can't. I don't know how because it's impossible. I can't.
No,
It's
that's
like-
not
Listen,
true. You
it's
You're
like
gonna go
asking a fish
yakking?
to fly
and you don't know how to
with my
swim.
life jacket. Yeah,
Life jacket
live on
won't get
the
you
edge.
anywhere. You'll still freeze.
I technically went kayaking in the ocean in Washington with a life jacket on though.
Good.
Yeah, the sharks will eat you up if you're not
Didn't see any
bobbing.
sharks, but jellyfish and manatees.
Oh wow. Yeah. The
There have
ocean's
been
nuts.
spottings of whales in downtown Olympia in the Sound.
wow.
That's cruel.
That's so
They
cool.
get stuck there.
That's
They
terrifying.
can't get out.
No, that's cool. Not,
Not
to
if you're-
swim with.
They're gonna get
but-
beached.
Yeah, people like set off on their kayaks downtown. Can you imagine like being in a kayak and then a whale pops
Yeah, have
up?
you seen those videos?
Those videos are absolutely
Yeah, I've seen
terrifying.
it.
Fucking
Terrifying.
nuts.
Terrifying.
But also
Terrifying.
pretty fucking dope. Terrifyingly awesome. Like
Maybe
if
It
you're
feels
able
like
to
a
like
group-
catch
a group
that
of
on
friends.
camera,
and
yeah.
I'm in the back, and it's like coming up to your kayak. That's
Well,
Eric's like, you know what? Fuck all y'all. I'm heading back. I'm
That's
heading back.
fair.
I'm actually glad I got the
Hey,
tail end of
you
this.
know how to swim. I can't.
Yeah, swim
got
right
the
into a
chances of
fucking
it.
giant's
I was gonna say.
mouth. You're not escaping that
Yeah,
whether
I
you
ain't-
can swim or
you
not.
ain't getting away.
The ocean's a different story, Eric. A life jacket
Still,
in the ocean.
Better
of course.
statistics than me.
I don't know.
How far away do you guys have to go to kayak?
Depending where we want.
I could kayak on the Grand River, so 5 minutes.
Cherry Creek, we could technically kayak in City Park,
Yeah,
and that would only be like a 10
10
minute
minutes.
drive.
But then if you want to go like up in the mountains, that's, you could
Mhm.
anywhere from an hour to 4 hours, depending on where you want to go.
We went an hour and a half last weekend.
Wow.
Yeah. And then
Nice.
there's also a place that over by where we used to live where Eric's been, called Chatfield, and I think it's only like a half hour or so drive from here. So
You guys should come
Not too
here,
bad.
and we'll go kayak at Picture
Here
Rocks.
we go
here
again.
we go. Rapido Grande.
Eric, two problems with that.
Over.
One, you can't kayak yet. Two,
Well,
ain't
not
coming
now.
out.
Well, it's
It'll have to be in
You'd
like
have to
a
come
year
here.
or two.
you'd have to come here first because this is where I live, but we can drive up to Pictured Rocks and kayak there.
Or you could come here where there's mountains to view while kayaking.
Damn.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah,
It's
that's
tough
not
to
bad.
convince me to go to Michigan. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You guys have said before you'd wanted to go see Pictured Rocks.
I don't remember saying
Nah,
anything
you
of the
put
sort.
words in the mouth.
I remember because that was my in. I clearly remember because that was my in.
I,
Eric, look. It's all the same. Rocks, waterfalls, mountains, waters.
rainbows.
It's all the same. It's all the
Picture
same.
Rocks. Picture Rocks has made list of places you gotta go.
Yeah, you know how many in Colorado have made that list? All of them. All the rest of that list are in Colorado.
It's
All right, so
in the
like,
list
live
of
a
top
little
places to go if you have
Live a
nothing to
little
do in Michigan.
and
Yes.
get. No, it's on like a legit list. Michigan's a cool place, but like live a little. Get out of the state that you're in all the time. Try someplace new.
We do, but we ain't going there.
Yeah.
All right, I mean it's probably the second best looking place in the country.
I don't know about that. That's
Eric,
that's a
you
lot.
don't, Eric, you don't believe that.
I've never seen it on any of the top 10 lists.
Grand Rapids? No,
Mm-mm.
it's always at the bottom of it.
Mm-mm.
I'm not talking.
It's not on the list.
Michigan.
Doesn't even make the
I've
list.
never seen a place.
It doesn't
in
make the list.
Michigan.
Michigan never makes the list. It's
Okay,
all
whatever.
Utah and Colorado and fucking Arizona and maybe
No.
California.
Kayak? New Mexico.
Like dope scenery, hikes, waterfalls, what
I
have
will
you.
pull up a list right now.
Oh my,
Holy
no,
fuck.
no,
No,
I don't,
because
no,
this
I don't
is-
trust you. You're gonna find some bullshit list. Is no fake news.
No,
Fake news.
Go fuck
I
yourself.
will share my screen.
Eric.
You know what? Dinner's on the
What?
stove.
Top 10 movies.
Eric, it's really
Movies?
up to you. Top 10 movies about.
Top 10 movies? Absolutely not. This is already rigged. Nope. 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 Unacceptable. Unshare. Unshare the screen. Nope.
What are
You know what you could share? What's your history? Pull up your history. Let's see it, Eric.
Ooh, let's
Pull
see
it up.
Pull it up. Control H. Control H.
I don't like this.
Okay, I'm trying to read even what you're typing in, Eric.
Whack.
Let me see it.
Oh, shit.
That's a lot of porn.
Whoa, dude. What are you even searching?
My favorite.
Gross,
wolf?
dude. Gross. Fucking Pokemon?
Do you watch
Wow,
porn
dude.
on your computer or on your phone?
Wherever
You
you
like
can
to
get
know.
it. On surround sound TV, baby.
Surround sound. Oh my God, can you imagine that?
That makes all
Want the
the
neighbors
difference.
to hear, you know?
Are you impressed?
That's
By my
unbelievable.
I honestly couldn't read a goddamn thing. It was so
I
small.
couldn't
None of
read
it.
either.
No.
It's
None
too
of it
small.
was. Zero. It's final week of class, and I have a 8-page paper due. So it's all research.
Damn. I don't miss that at all.
It's a
I remember
class on
papers.
mythology, and I'm doing it on the Midas touch.
Oh my god, that's the
Oh.
easiest 8 pages ever.
Right?
He touched things and it turned to gold. Period.
And then he touched his dick.
He had to get rid of it. And yeah, one of the gods told him to go wash his hands in this certain river, and it washes the gold power off his hands, but it stays in the water, and it's like this river. I forgot the country.
Gold water.
Yeah,
That's
it's
just
got
one
gold.
theory.
No, like the place actually does have gold in the water. It's an explanation of why. It was also a really rich country.
Whoa.
So Midas is the story of how that came to be.
Huh. The more
It's
you
gonna be
know.
legendary.
Legendary.
Phrygia, that's the place.
Ooh. Interesting, Eric. It sounds like your money is being very well spent.
That's all you can ask, right?
Get
That's
going.
gonna get you far in your career. Okay?
Exactly.
Or
Learning about
Mythology.
gods that have never existed.
That's what you need.
You don't know that, Michael.
I mean,
You
they
don't know
didn't exist,
that.
but a lot of their mythology is used today. Like the names of the week, the names of the planets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mercury is in retrograde and your Capricorn is in my sun. Or whatever.
And the sun's in my eyes.
Yeah.
All right. I think it might be. Shall we?
We
I think
shall.
this week we start with.
Cassandra?
Okay. Folks, it's summer.
It is.
No.
Still is.
It's official. It's actually official though, as of today. So, but it is heat waves galore. So
Oh my
y'all
God.
stay protected. Sunscreen it up, shade it up, stay inside, keep cool, eat ice.
Eat ice cream.
Whatever. In other news,
Yes.
just try really hard not to, think about all the tragedy that's going on in the world because it sucks and it's in your face and it's constant and it's everywhere and everything is tragic. So, do whatever you can to just ignore all of that. Just binge watch a fun show, okay?
A full hour.
And just really dissociate as much as possible. I think that's really
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
I'll pass it to Eric.
Oh.
Eric!
Hi.
You can do it, Eric.
So
Through God, all
it
things are
is-
possible, so jot that down.
It is summer, and it's real hot out. It's like
Yeah?
hot.
it's like
Jess in Georgia. How hot is it? Up in Michigan.
It's like 94 today.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was like 103 today. It gets so
It was
hot.
75 and no humidity.
Oh, shit.
It was
But that was
actually really nice.
It's actually been hot. It's been 90s.
It has been hot, but
Well,
it
I'm
was very
really
nice
loving
today.
it. Trust me, I love it. I just wish my fucking pool was open.
Fair.
Sorry, go ahead, Eric. Whatever you were saying. It's
I
summer.
don't-
It's hot. What?
I don't have a pool. I'm just stuck to suffer in the humidity. I don't know if you can tell, but like my hair is.
Oh, honey.
Am I allowed to have my own final thought?
I don't even want to be around anymore.
Yeah. Stay frosty.
Oh god.
Jess?
Hey guys, what's up? It's summer. Hey guys, what's up? So, little bit of some news. I got a new job, so I am no longer. I'm no longer in local radio as of I guess now. And
Let's go!
you know, it's kind of bittersweet just because I love local radio so much, but I also hate local radio so much. So it's you know, like I said, bittersweet. But I'm really hoping that this new job goes really well, and it's gonna be more money, and hopefully I'll have a little more room to breathe now. So we'll see how that goes. So if you're in a similar situation where you're trying to find something new, you know, just embrace it, go for it, and you know, even if you don't like it, well, who cares? So it's more money, and you can always find something that you do like if you don't like the job for you. But so far so good, and I do like the people I work with, so we're good to go. Michael, over you, bud. Close it out.
Michael!
Celtics won the championship on the easiest route to a championship that I think has ever existed. So I guess congrats to Boston. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of final thoughts. Just keep grinding, work on the things you want to work towards, and persevere. You know, work through those goals and try and reach them. So, and it's summer,
Is it?
so don't forget to do summer things and enjoy the summer.
When I met you in the summer.
Summertime. Cassandra.
All right, y'all. Y'all know what it is. It is summer, so get yourself an ice cold new episode of the Sundays podcast every
Ayo.
week, okay? On Sundays, of course, the Sundays podcast is where you can find us on all the socials: YouTube, Spotify, Apple Pods, what have you, okay? Insta. Hit us up, slide into the DMs, message us, let us know thoughts, feelings, pics, whatever you fucking want. Just reach out, all right? And thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
Peace out, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.